Hello! I have finally got round to doing the video for my journals and kits that I've created for my Etsy shop. You know, just so many things happen, don't they? Life, children, other halves being ill, migraines, you know, life in general. So that's why it's taken me a little bit longer, and I've been working on a planner kit, partially because I need a new planner kit because I'm moving up to an A5. Yay! Anyway, without boring you, this is how the kit will come. I'm going to show you one kit because they're all very similar. Obviously there's going to be variations, but I'll talk to you about that. So what I'm just going to do is show you each of the journals. So this one is a kind of beigey colour with a floral print. Get that out of the way. This one is a beige with a kind of red and green floral print. When I list them on Etsy, I'm going to list them with the journal cover showing. This one is with butterfly beiges and a pale green. I'm just trying desperately not to get them muddled up. There were two of these. Unfortunately, there is now only one. This is the black and the red with there's a pale green as well on the back of that one. So there were going to be 6. There are only 5 available. So this is the last one. I may as well show you this kit. I've left the strings quite long. There are beads and things that you could use on those. In the kit there is also a second piece of elastic. This elastic is obviously tied to keep it closed, but there is a second piece of elastic in the kit and a charm, so you could add the charm to that, but there is another option in the kit as well for a closure. So this is the one I'm going to show you. They're all packed exactly as they will be. This one is obviously now going to be unpacked. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit. Sorry if I make you a bit seasick while I just move my camera. So like I said, they've all got an elastic closure, but there is an alternative closure and another elastic. They're all stitched round the cover. It's fabric inside and out. Some of them have the same fabric on the inside and the out, and some have different fabric on the inside and out, but they're all from the same series of fabric. So there is absolutely nothing in these pages. They are for you to do as you wish. So there is tea and coffee stained papers. That one's obviously a thicker one. There are the little tucks, book pages, grid paper, loads and loads of room. That's another little tuck. This is a pale pink. That's a cartridge paper rather than they all have the same amount of pages, and they do have quite a lot, so they are quite big as it is once you've decorated them. So that's the centre, and I've left the strings. They will all be very similar inside. So I'm just going to really quickly show you. So that is this one, and like I said, they are all same amount of pages, same types of pages, same amounts of everything. So that's the journal. And then this is the kit. I can get it out. Okay, so, and this is obviously to decorate the kit and tags and things like that the way you would like to. So in each one there are 2 sheets of music paper. I'll just put that upside down so I can turn it over easily. There are 2 sheets of floral, and I've tried to make sure they are both different colours. So you can obviously tear around these to make tags and things like that. I will explain a little bit more at the end. Each one has a double page of Edith Holden, and I've tried to use pages with as much imagery as possible, so you could make yourself a little file folder similar to the one I did in the book. And then each one comes with a bag. So, I mean, there's probably enough for you to make a second journal, to be fair, in this kit. So, in the bag, slide this out. So, it's a plain lunch style paper bag. I'm going to pop those to the side. I'll start from the bottom and work my way up. So, there each has its address page on the back and vintage flower album, I think, but again, perfect for tags or pockets. There are 2 sheets of botanical or garden related paper with lines on, again for tearing, inking, using on the back. There is a double page with floral botanical images on. There are a few sheets of, I've cut these and I've cut them with a knife, so they are dead straight. There's no silliness from my paper trimmer, so they've all been cut with a knife, and perfect for kind of folding over, making a little notepad or 2 probably to go straight in your journal. They each have a piece of fabric. It might match the journal cover, either the inside or the out. It might not. Only one is different, and that oh, this is the one. This has 2 pieces. The others have a piece that's square. This one I didn't have enough, so there are 2 pieces that are slightly smaller, but the other kits have 1 piece of fabric in, so that's where this differs very slightly, but everything else is the same. There is, each one has 1 single vintage book page and 3 doubles, and they are black and white one side and colour the other, so they all have 3 of those. So you can either cut these out and use them as tags, you could take these apart and sew them onto an index card for a pocket. I will explain more. They have a plain journaling card to make a floating pocket along with any of the paper. They have 1 debossed journaling card to use as you would like. There are 3, this is 300 GSM acid free card, and they have 3 plain tags. There is 2 embossed tags. One will have butterflies at the bottom and one is a full embossed. If you want to deboss that, then obviously you can run it through your machine, but I just wanted to leave it embossed in case people didn't have a machine and they prefer this effect, or you could roll it really hard with a rolling pin if you wanted to deboss that. They each have a little pack like this. I'll start from the back. So they have a sheet of A5 scrapbooking paper. They have 2 sheets of square scrapbooking paper and a piece of scrapbooking card. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 small squares of scrapbooking paper, and I've made sure there is a good mix in all of them. All of them have 1 envelope. Now it is made, it's all you know, ready to bend, but I didn't bend it because I thought you might want to use that as a template. This piece is 6 by 6, so that would also make an envelope if you wanted, but I just thought it's all cut and ready to go, all scored, but I thought you might want to make your own envelope with that to use it as a template, like I said. There are these are large index cards, and I think there's 4. Yep, there are 4 4 large index cards. These are tea stained. There's 4 little tickets. There are 2 guest checks. There is a small brown envelope. There are 10, they're fairly thin, but they are index cards. So there's 10 smaller index cards. There are 5 coin envelopes. There is 1 CD envelope, 2 teeny weeny doilies. There is a large tea bag, a small tea bag. I hope I'm in shot. There are 4 little teeny weeny tags, and there are 3 butterfly tea cards, and they are different in each kit. So that is what is in there. A little pack. There is an envelope with, just in case you wanted to make a tassel, the start of a tassel, there is some eyelash trim and some other yarn. There is your elastic if you want to make a second closure with a charm, and there is also a piece of seam binding that can be tea stained to close it if you wish. And this envelope is an embossed, I didn't emboss it, but it is an embossed envelope, and obviously you could use that to make another journal. So this is the kind of hardware stuff, and I will try my best not to get this everywhere. They all have the same. They will have 2 large copper paper clips. There are 5 small copper paper clips, 5 silver paper clips. There are 2 ball pins. There are 2 small safety pins. There are 6 small buttons, 1 larger button. They are all vintage. There is a bell, and there is a bee charm. So that's that part. Now this one is a little bit more tricky. Hopefully I am in shot. There is each one has a bead with a little dangly bottom. With a dangly bottom, that sounds like me. I have a dangly bottom. Sorry, there's a bead charm with a dangle. They all have, that charm might vary, that bead dangle. They all have a green, I don't know if you can see that. It's a green leaf bead. They all have a long droplet style bead. They all have one exactly like this, a little green bead. Which is, I mean, these 3 are all ready to go on a paper clip, and you know, you can put a jump ring on them as well if you want to. They have one of these cylinder green beads. There is a clear bead, a little green bead, and this is where that will have a green bead put back in. There's a little blue bead, and there are a few little glass beads. I didn't count them, but there's a few in each one, in each kit. So let's see if I can, sometimes you can see it instantly, can't you, when you drop a bead, and other times it takes you half an hour to find it. No, I can't find it. So I'm gonna, obviously that now needs a green bead put back in, and it will have that. And then there is a little bag of trim in each one, and a couple of other little bits I'll show you. So each one has 4 cut out pieces which would make tabs if you wanted to. They are, you know, ready cut, ready to go. If I unroll the trim, There are 2 little pieces. I literally had 20 little bits of this, so there was enough for 2 for each kit, sorry, 10 pieces. So there are 2 little tabs that can obviously be stapled and glued at the top of a tag. These are the trims, and they are long enough to use on the edge of the pages. I hope you can see, because this would be a pointless exercise if you can't. And then that one's slightly deeper, so you could use that on the bottom of a tag. You can use these for anything. You can use them on tags, you can use them along the edge of pages. There's more than enough here for you to do any of that with. So that's the kit. They are virtually, you know, identical. Book pages may vary, but they are all from the same book, and I have made them, you know, nice and even, so every kit has an even amount of florals and botanicals. So I think that's everything. I'm hoping to be back tomorrow with a fun video. These will be in my Etsy store probably in about an hour or so. I haven't yet taken any photographs to list them, but hopefully I won't make this video live until it's ready to go. Yeah, I will be back tomorrow. I have a very funny story to tell you, a bit of a day in the life of Tracie Fox, and the reason I did absolutely nothing on Friday except procrastinate. So they are my kits. I hope you like them. It's the first one I've ever put together, so I hope I'm on the right lines. I think there is more than enough to make one kit, if one journal. If not, you could certainly make a second using the bag or whatever. I'm going to be coming along with some quick creates this week, so little ideas for you to use the kit if you're going to purchase one. The 5 of them will be in my Etsy store. I'm just babbling now, aren't I? Sorry, I'm very conscious. Somebody's asked me to make shorter videos, so I'm very conscious and trying to keep it as short as I can. I think that's everything. I will be back with some quick creates, and thank you to everyone for commenting and watching. I am going to have a new kit available, digital kit, and I'm going to be creating a blog post to go alongside that. So please do check out my website, and I will see you very soon. Bye!